From the Weather NorCal Command Center, this is your North Coast Neighborhood Forecast.
Everything Medical has been your complete source for medical supplies since 2007. Our 10,000 square foot showroom has the largest selection of home medical equipment in the North State. We have what you need. Everything Medical, Athens Avenue, Reading.
Well, happy 4th of July to you all. Looks like we are going to see more sunshine for parts of the coast, in particular Crescent City. Probably less in the way of cloud cover for Eureka, but there could be some breaks. Temperature still about 100 degrees or higher for some of the inland areas, and temperatures will eventually drop. We're getting a break from this heat, but it's still going to take a few days for the inland areas to get that. So there you can see once again about 100 degrees or higher inland, but obviously cooler for the coast today. That high pressure is the reason why we're seeing that heat over the inland areas and will continue at least through tomorrow. But temperatures should start to drop, and you'll see that here over the next several days. So there you can see as we go into the afternoon, we're still seeing some of the low clouds and a little bit of fog. We'll call it partly to mostly cloudy skies for Eureka, but mainly sunny skies once again for Crescent City, and of course sunny and hot as you start heading inland. Now, we go into Wednesday morning, still the fog, low clouds for Eureka, not as much for Crescent City, but watch what happens through the day on Wednesday. We start to see that fog really begin to make its way back. So late in the day Wednesday, I think we'll see more clouds for Crescent City. We're also seeing thunderstorms for our neighbors to the east, but those thunderstorms not making their way inland here for Wednesday. Thunderstorms are expected again to our east on Thursday, especially for Siskiyou County and Trinity County, but no thunderstorms are in the forecast for the inland areas of eastern Humboldt or Del Norte counties. But we're still seeing that fog really socked in and even making its way into many of those inland valleys as well. Now, we still have that small craft advisory, but it will expire today at 3 p.m. along the coast here. We are seeing some relief from those higher wave heights, and the gale warning will be allowed to expire at 9 o'clock this morning, Tuesday morning. But we'll take a look at some of those wave heights and show you what I'm talking about. First of all, we'll start off with those sea surface temperatures, and we're basically low to mid 50s, right? But as we take a look at those wave heights, here's today at about 6 p.m. You can see really not that bad out along the coast, so certainly some good news there, but you don't have to head too far out. And you start getting to the 4, 6 feet, and then eventually 8, 9, and even 10 feet. So still some pretty high wave heights, and there's really not much difference here as we go into Wednesday afternoon as well. So here's a marine forecast for today. North winds at 5 to 10 knots. There's that small craft advisory, but it will expire later on this afternoon. By the way, those 4th of July fireworks, looks like a pretty good evening for it. For Eureka at Humboldt Bay at about 10 o'clock, you will be looking at partly cloudy skies and temperatures in the mid-50s. You may want to dress warmly. It may be a little on the chilly side. And out in Crescent City at the Beachfront Park at dusk, they will have the fireworks displayed there as well. Temperatures will be in the upper 50s pretty much through the event. So should be some pretty good weather, and hopefully it's clear enough for you as well. There you can see your North Coast forecast for today. Smith River, mainly sunny skies with a high of 77 degrees. Out in Crescent City, 63, and Oric, about 71 degrees. Let's take you to the south where Hoopa, Willow Creek, you're over 100 degrees today. But along the coast, low to mid 60s for those daytime highs. There you can see Ferndale, 62, Fortuna, 67, and 69 degrees for Rio Dell. And taking it southward, Shelter Cove, about 64, Miranda, about 92, and Garberville, also a high of about 92 degrees. Let's take a look at that 7-day forecast for Eureka. Your 4th of July forecast, 60. Should be mainly clear though, or should I say not as much in those low clouds, so it probably won't block your view of the fireworks. Temperatures in the low 60s basically for the next 7 days under partly to mostly cloudy skies.